February 24th, a handcuffed suspect escaped the custody of Alberta Sheriffs, stole their patrol vehicle and drove away. Fortunately, they were supported by the RCMP, who used their real-time operations centre to track, intercept and disable the vehicle before it could enter Spruce Grove. The suspect has since been charged with assaulting a peace officer with a weapon, possession of a prohibited firearm and more. To the Minister of Public Safety, what steps is he taking to investigate the circumstances that led to this very real threat to public safety and ensure it never happens again?
The Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, regardless whether you're a peace officer or a police officer, of course, we're all human beings. And I can tell you that certainly there are matters that are, of course, before the courts, and there are matters that are a matter of internal processes that I can tell you that Chief Parhar and his team are, of course, investigating to find out what may or may not have taken place. But I can tell you that there's a great relationship that is occurring right now between the RCMP and our Alberta Sheriffs, and I would more than happy to get into that in the next question.
Honourable member.
Given the suspect's capture was thanks to the tools and technology in the RCMP's real-time operations centre, and given it's just one example of how they use the RTOC to collaborate with police services across the province to keep the public safe, and given I recently got to tour the RTOC at K Division, just 10 minutes north of here, and learned the minister apparently hasn't yet had the opportunity to respond to multiple invitations to do the same. To the Minister of Public Safety, will he tour the RTOC and talk with RCMP about the key role it plays in coordinating collaborative policing across the province?
Minister of Public Safety and Emergency Services.
So, Mr. Speaker, I don't want to presuppose what anybody did in their previous career, but I actually used to work in a real-time operations centre as a staff sergeant, Mr. Speaker, and I have talked to the Deputy Commissioner. I am fully aware of what they do. It is consistent with the work that I used to do when I was the staff sergeant in the Calgary Police Service, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable member.
Given that sounds like a no, but given that on my tour of the RTOC, I learned the RCMP have set aside a desk for an Alberta Sheriff's communications operator to improve collaboration, allow seamless communication between the two services.
Order. I'd like to hear the question. Please give yourself 10 more seconds and go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given that on my tour of the RTOC, I learned the RCMP have set aside a desk for an Alberta Sheriff's communications operator to improve collaboration and allow seamless communication between the two services. And given they told me their work with Alberta Sheriffs to assign an operator was suddenly cut off when the minister announced his brand new Alberta Sheriff's Police Service. Given that desk has sat empty ever since due to a lack of funding or action from the provincial government, to the Minister of Public Safety, why is he refusing to work collaboratively with the RCMP on a service that plays such a key role in keeping Albertans safe?
Why don't you just go there?
The Minister.
Thank you. Well, Mr. Speaker, what the member is not telling this chamber and, of course, the people of Alberta is that there was a very important multi-agency effort that fanned across 34 communities, led by 118 arrest warrants. 49 fugitives were apprehended. And let me quote the RCMP, Mr. Speaker. Operations like this demonstrate the strength and collaboration between policing partners across Alberta. By working alongside the Alberta Sheriffs and the Edmonton Police Service, we're able to share information, coordinate efforts, and hold offenders accountable. This is what cooperation is, Mr. Speaker.